Anyway, fuck, I was trying to make a video and the dog just totally made me drop the fucking phone. Anyway, I'll post them both together. But the gist of it is, the marshals came by my house because I tried the Social Security card bank account trick that I saw on YouTube. It worked. You do in fact have bank accounts with your name on them, with your Social Security card. And goddamn dog just made me drop the whole fucking... As I was saying, sorry the phone is shaky because the dog is pulling. She pulled so hard to try to chase a car, I dropped the phone, totally cracked it, which my OCD is going to cause me to have to go buy another new phone tomorrow. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, Marshall showed up, explained to me why it doesn't work. I'll post these in two different videos because the first one stopped when the phone dropped. But you'll see in the first video why it's not your money. The Social Security number is yours, okay? The card itself is not. The marshal showed me on the back of the card where it says, this card is property of the U.S. government. And it even says you have to return it if they want it back. So, like, the number's yours, but the card itself is not. Therefore, the bank account, even though it has your name on it, is not yours either. Now, the way it's done is when you're asked to put in the credit card number, you put in your Social Security number and one of these other three numbers that the gentleman on the video that I watched posted. One of them's for like the Social Security Administration. One of them is like a federal banking thing, and one of them is I forget what the third one is. But anyway, like, they're not yours, okay? Now, he didn't threaten to take me to jail or like do anything like that like they usually do. We mostly talked about the fact that, you know, I'm a strange person to have a YouTube channel. He's never heard of a member of an MC having a YouTube channel. He knows that some chapters themselves have channels, such as Sonoma County. And when I was down in San Fernando Valley, our chapter had a channel, but like no individuals really do. And I was like, well, you know, the funny thing, and I already said this once, I was like, the funny thing is, it's like the videos, my channel's not even about necessarily motorcycles or bike clubs or anything like that. 1% shit, nothing like that. No criminal talk, really. Like, I might tell you some stories about my past criminal activity, but I said mostly it's about my making a comeback to bodybuilding and my lifestyle, the things I do, and getting to talk to him. He's like, oh shit, he's like, I know who you are. He was like, I read or I saw on TMZ or whatever when you and a few other members of your club attacked a bunch of fucking I'll just say a rival club at a adult film release party. I think it was like for Pirates 2 or something. And he's like, dude, I know who you are. And remember, I told you guys in a previous video, there's like this thing where you can read about when I was living with a couple adult film stars. And like on page 5, it's a topics forum. But on page 5, it starts talking a lot about me. A club that I owned in Orange County, like a nightclub type club. And you know, people who I had met in public, some of which thought that I was like really cool, some thought that I was a fucking asshole, and really that unfortunately, people, is your fault one way or the other. Like, if you're cool to me, I'm cool to you. If you come across as a fucking piece of shit, I'm probably gonna come across as a piece of shit back, or even probably try to fucking put you in the hospital. And if I try, I'm probably going to. But nevertheless, when it comes to the Social Security card thing, don't do it. It is kind of like free money, but you know, like all other things, when something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. So basically they want, you know, the money back or the product or whatever. Luckily I, you know, just did it as, you know, a testing type thing. Like I said, I bought like a fucking $450 Invicta watch. I'll either give fucking Amazon the $450 or whoever, and